Friendos, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw Overrun bonus episode. Oh, yeah. Somebody mentioned, so we did tape trade yesterday. You can see it now. We had to do it through Vimeo because of all those damn copyright bots. Ooh. So
I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. Somebody mentioned, I think Stevie Bradley mentioned in our secret mod chat that there was apparently a Macho Man, some sort of Macho Man debacle in TNA at potentially a Victory Road, a tag team match.
My
of some
idea
sort.
thrown out there in jest. Apparently,
I think it's a fruitful. Yeah, I think there's plenty to be mined there.
Could be,
perhaps from Victory Road. If we can find one Perk Angle match at a Victory Road, I think we're going to be well on the way.
I mean, that's at least 3 or 4 instances of something crazy happening.
Yeah, well, it's Victory Road. Anyways, let's do. You had some non-news, and then we'll get into the mist.
Here, I got
because
find
Alex
that real
C
quick.
sent us a wiki link for a wrestling wiki link about
leak again.
Asian mist, about the mist, and
Yes.
but first. Because Wong loves non-news.
Wong news.
We'll go ahead and roll a non-news here.
Okay.
Non-news.
There we go.
There we are.
There we are. So this is Fightful's reporting on the report from PW Insider Elite. Apparently, all the chit-chat, rumors, speculation of NXT hitting the road is not going to happen, at least not until after March 2020, because according to this report, as they're contractually obligated to stay at Full Sail till 2020, March 2020. And that's pretty much the extent of it, I think.
Let's see here. Some smaller promotion running Full Sail was 15 on there. Take the gold brand on the road after Wednesday contract. Super for NXT is brand defeated. I wonder what kind of logistics. I mean, seemingly they've been able to like get bigger venues on a short notice. I wonder, but if you're doing a full tour, that might be logistically a lot different. Maybe it just takes a lot more time to figure that aspect
I mean, you have
of
to
things
plan
out.
your route, and then
all the travel
stuff with venues, what venues are available for those dates on your route you're taking for your tours. Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, like they have, they can make a big deal about it when it does happen. And on top of that, like, it's not as if Full Sail is completely preventing them from achieving ratings on par with AEW. I mean, they literally beat them in sheer viewership anyways. For the live numbers this past week. Granted, it was a big part of a big angle and everything. However, it's possible.
Oh, totally.
It's possible to do it. So that's kind of cool. And it's also kind of the thing. Give that Full Sail crowd plenty of time. Although, plenty of time
to come to terms with the fact that NXT is probably going to be leaving them.
Well, I wonder what I also wonder, like, what the contract, like, what is WWE required to do? Does it involve you're required to have the NXT television program from Full Sail all the Wednesdays, or is it you got to have wrestlers in the building and have and run shows here? And as long as you pack the thing, because you could run a B team.
I would suspect it's a situation where it's for TV. I would guess.
I have no idea. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. In any event, it seems like they're going to be there at least through March.
Yeah, another 4 months or so.
And then, I mean, who knows? I wonder if ratings play into it at all. I mean, you would think that going live every week on the road is something that they would want to do anyways. I mean, if you're a real third brand, then you'd probably want to.
But then if it's a situation where they can sustain the momentum they've got now and continually beat AEW in the ratings, like, it ain't broke,
Yeah, I know. I wonder if going on the road is more profitable though. I would think that would play into it, as if they would be.
I would suspect going. Well, I mean,
like,
yeah,
what
the overhead would be far greater, but then you'd also be selling more tickets, and I don't know.
Like, what would the draw have to be?
Yeah, no, to make money. I don't know.
Lots of questions out there that we are not even close to being qualified enough.
No.
Do you want to directly respond to JD?
No, I mean, he's got his thing.
Calling us out.
I don't care.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
All these podcasts, everybody reviewing, all these guys. I think he called Wrestle Talk clowns or something.
Yeah, I did.
That I thought was kind of rude. He didn't call us clowns.
No.
I mean, if anybody in the wrestling community, it should be referred to as clowns.
Doink and what was a Doink and Dink?
Dink?
Yeah.
Doink and Dink?
Yeah.
It would be us.
Yeah.
But he spared us from the label clown.
We called out Wrestle Talk, Brian Zane, and us. Was there anybody else?
No, we're in good company.
Yeah.
We're in good company.
We are.
I personally thought it was funny. I didn't take any offense to it.
We've met JD several times, and he's always been super nice.
He's a big sweetheart. I don't think he wants that getting out. He's a sweetheart.
Yeah. That's what I said. He's got his thing.
Yeah, he's got his thing. He totally has his thing.
So
I thought it was funny. I
did too.
I was like, oh, cool.
I understand the point.
He put us in there with Cultaholic or with Wrestle Talk and Brian Zane.
I understand the point he's trying to make.
Yeah.
He's trying to make a point. I understand what that point is. I didn't have any issue with it.
He seems to have a different take on how you perceive Twitter personas versus how they relate to
I understand
the
that too, because some
product.
people's Twitter personas are very much tied to kayfabe, whereas others
yeah.
are not.
In
And a lot of
yeah.
people blur the lines between, like, for example, Becky Lynch, her Twitter persona is 100% keeping in line with her wrestling character. Like Cody Rhodes, the exact opposite. That's just real Cody.
Yeah.
And then there's, I'd say, probably a vast majority of wrestlers exist somewhere in between that, in that spectrum.
Yeah.
So I understand his point.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I didn't have an issue with it.
Yeah, me neither.
So every time
it's fun. It's fun
nice.
It's fun to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah,
it's fun to mix it up a little bit.
It's
Yeah.
wrestling business.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So we're gonna get into this now. We're gonna talk about the Mist, referred to on this pro wrestling fandom wiki as Asian Mist. The definition of mist is, in terms of it being a maneuver here, it says refers to the illegal maneuver of spitting a colored liquid in the face of an opponent in wrestling.
It says it originated in Japan.
Yeah, known as poison fog, dokugiri in Japan. So if you go to Japan and if you don't remember anything else, remember dokugiri. And people will just probably look at you very curious. They'll be like, what?
Poison fog?
Poison fog? Are you some sort of terrorist?
Oh, gosh.
Are you going to bring anthrax into our country?
This is interesting. From a kayfabe perspective, this is what I had to say. Wrestlers who use the mist often make a show of rubbing their throat with their thumb and forefinger before spitting as if to extract the mist from some secret gland. But says in reality, the mist is water and food coloring or alternatively a powdered drink mix such as Kool-Aid, which is stored in a small bag or balloon. You put the bag in the mouth, or so the bag is placed in the mouth shortly before spitting. I think last night, if you paid attention right before Asuka did it, you saw her do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to go back and watch.
I believe there's some motion towards her head in the background.
So much like kryptonite, the color of mist does have different properties. Of course, in Superman kayfabe, green kryptonite is the worst. That can, I think, almost kill Superman, or at least make
red,
him feel really bad.
Yellow.
One of them gives you one of them depowers you. I think it makes them like human power or something like that. Maybe it's red kryptonite.
That sounds
does
right.
That
sounds right.
I thought one of the kryptonites split up Superman into blue Superman and red Superman, but I could be tripping about that. I could be wrong about that. I forget what the other kryptonites do. I'm sure that's on our Google.
Anyway, let's get to this list here. So green, as we saw last night, and we've seen Asuka.
Oh, nerd alert! Alex C knew that blue strips you of power.
The green, they say, is most commonly used instead to obstruct the opponent's vision. I guess it also causes some discomfort. There's red, said to burn the eyes. Gangrel employed this, but for him it was blood.
Yeah, I think that's a bit different. He was a vampire, but he could produce blood.
Yeah. He would just bite his cheek and then spit it at people. Black Mist said to blind the opponent for several weeks. Of course, that's what Bushi uses in New Japan.
Bushi.
And they cite the example here of Tajiri used that against Nydia to blind her. Blue puts you to sleep.
Oh, interesting. Have you ever thought about using that maybe if you're having a hard time getting to sleep?
No, but now I will consider it.
Give some
Goodbye,
to your wife.
melatonin.
Spit in my face.
Blue mist me. There's yellow
Blue
mist.
mist me, brother.
There's yellow mist, which paralyzes your opponent.
When was that? I want to know when that was used. I want an example of that one.
And then purple, which they say cause momentarily distraction and memory loss. It says used once by Roxy.
Are there any
Laveau.
mists that make you start speaking in a British accent?
Not that I'm aware of.
Blimey. You bullocks.
Wanker.
The Wayne mist. You got me with the Wayne mist.
It gives you Wayne damage too.
Yeah, it gives you Wayne damage. Ricky Scurvy says, is there a brown mist?
Yeah, that's not from the mouth though.
That's called the Blippy mist.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alex C says, the Earl Grey mist. That's what gets you the British accent.
There you go.
Oh, dear. How are you feeling after you've been misted? Oh, not terribly well. Not terribly well at all. Let's see here. Yeah, so wrestlers, like you
Ricky
said.
Scurvy says a true professional will simply hold the balloon in their mouth for the entirety of the match so as not to ruin the illusion. They mentioned that in this article. However, that's a choking hazard.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You take a bump, that balloon gets stuck in your throat. That's a huge issue.
That sucks. That would suck big time. Yeah. Let's see here. Gangrel. Luna Vachon, when she was Gangrel's valet, she used the blood mist as well.
Yeah.
Hornswoggle spit green mist in the face of Little Boogeyman. Didn't Boogeyman use mist as well?
No, he just had a bunch of like stuff coming out of his mouth with the worms.
Worm mist.
But I think he also has other stuff.
Let's see here. Yeah, yellow paralyzes the opponent. Why aren't all these in the 2K series?
I know.
My goodness.
Just green mist, I believe. You should be able to choose which mist you use. Which poison mist you use.
That's one thing I do appreciate, that they did bring it to the 2K games.
Yeah.
You can use mist there. Let's see here.
Thor Marquez says clear mist. That'd just be spit or water.
Yeah, that could feel good.
Yeah, but it's coming out of someone else's mouth. That's
Triple
still...
H does that during his entrance.
Yeah, I know, but I still don't want anybody spitting water in my face.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want anybody spitting mist in my face either. There's still the same amount of saliva there.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Anybody's
Yeah,
ever,
talk
I
about
wonder if anybody's ever
Tajiri.
employed Sierra mist. That could be a clear mist.
Yeah,
You get that carbonated water in your eyes. That could sting.
Yeah, probably. That could be. Mist appears in Fire Pro Wrestling. I've tried playing Fire Pro Wrestling once. I wasn't really into it. I know Pulse is really into that stuff.
Alex C says, I want someone to use all 6 colors at once. The Infinity Mist.
Oh, that's a good
That would be
one.
brown mist then. Probably, because you mix a bunch of colors together. Usually it makes them sort of like really flat, brown, dark brown,
Unless you're mixing
dark gray.
black in there, wouldn't that just turn into black? Wouldn't they all just mix into black?
So blue and
We should try that. We should do that for a video. That's a good idea. We should do that for a video where we mist each other.
that's a terrible idea.
That's a really good. Let's test out kayfabe mist.
No, because this all be the same thing. It's just Kool-Aid.
You can wear a mask.
Because yellow and purple mixed together, that's brown.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's the color wheel.
Let me get on Photoshop.
Any the complementary colors, ones that are across each other on the color wheel, if you mix them together, they make brown.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's find out if you're right here.
So orange and blue, that makes brown.
All right, let's see.
Green and red makes brown.
Green. Let's see. Here's red. All right, there's some mist right there.
All right.
And then you said green.
Yeah.
All right. It's just green.
Good Lord. What an idiot.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yellow and purple make
there's
brown.
a way to
Blue
actually
and
do that
orange.
in Photoshop. I don't think it's multiply. Oh, there's brown.
See?
Look at that.
It's brown.
Cool. Okay, and then what else?
Lalo. Orange and blue.
You said yellow and
yellow
purple.
and purple.
All right.
That makes brown.
Lalo and purple. Multiply, please. Hello, computer. Oh, it's like a lighter poopy brown.
Yeah, but it's brown.
Yeah, it's brown. Okay, fair enough. And then what is green?
You did green already. It's blue and orange.
Well, I don't care about that anymore.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. What other mist? See, let's say red mist and
Blue mist would make purple.
blue mist. Let's see if this multiply layer actually works like that. Okay, so the multiply layer doesn't actually work like that.
Okay.
So this whole experiment is wrong.
I mean, I've taken art classes. I've mixed paint before. I could tell you with a good deal of confidence that mix 2 complementary colors together, it makes brown. The shade of brown.
Color does purple and yellow make brown? Well done. You are the supreme artist.
Yeah.
You have what it takes to be Ink Master.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with GT Racer. Black Mist should be death. Let's rebook the Mist. Okay, Larson, let's do that. Since
All
we're
right.
talking about Mist.
Green mist makes you rich.
Let's. Okay, that's good. Hold on. I got to get my chart here.
All right.
And then I'm going to put this up on Patreon so everybody can see. All right. Green Mist. Oops, stop that. There we go. Green Mist. Makes opponent rich. So, like, you get a direct deposit in your bank account of
Exactly.
some sort. Okay.
Red mist.
Red Mist. Well, I mean, red, blood.
Heat. What about
It gives you hot flashes.
Okay.
Right?
This makes you warm.
Makes you a bit warm. Makes you uncomfortably warm?
Or just depends on the amount of mist.
Okay, so the more potent, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it makes you
it's like it
warm.
was like pepper spray. It's like pepper spray.
kinda.
Okay. Pepper spray makes you. Well, I mean, that's already what it supposedly does.
Yeah,
We're rebooking it. This is a
Okay.
WeBook Mist.
All right, skip the blue. Blue makes you relaxed because blue is a very calming color.
Blue chills you out.
I guess that's actually kind of what it does. It puts you to sleep. That's what blue mist does.
Okay.
So that's actually booked pretty accurately.
How about this? What about this? I like this. What about blue mist? It's like
Can red mist just be cherry Kool-Aid?
well, out of kayfabe, yes.
Oh,
So you're saying you want okay, so you want red mist.
fruit punch.
Red mist tastes good.
Tastes good.
A bit sugary.
Yeah. Timothy the Muse says, "Oh, red makes you angry. That's good.
Oh, red makes you angry.
That's good."
Okay. Makes you angry.
And Tim says, "Blue makes you cold."
Oh, makes you angry, but then going along with what you said,
It makes you what?
you can go through a brick wall and say, "Oh yeah."
There you go. Makes you angry. Turns you into Kool-Aid
Goes
Man.
through brick wall. Oh yeah. Wall has 2 L's.
It's true. Blue makes you cold.
Blue. What does the Blue Man Group do? They're performers.
They do like drums and percussion and stuff.
Yeah, I don't really.
Blue makes you dance.
Blue makes you dance. Makes you dance.
Yellow.
Yellow mist. Makes you scared of stuff because
Okay.
yellow is supposed to be like cowardly, right? Or makes you like roar like a lion.
Maybe it's just pee-pee.
That's good. Oh, you get what's the thing that fell Ricky Dozen? Paras.
Oh yeah, I couldn't even pronounce it. I thought you were gonna say pee desperation.
Oh, you need to pee.
Yeah,
Needs to
yellow
pee.
mist makes you have to go pee. Pee
Pee
desperation.
desperation. There we go.
Purple.
Okay, purple. Well, when I think purple, you think royalty, maybe.
Okay, that's good.
Makes you kind of a dickhead, really.
All right.
Makes you act like a rich dickhead.
All right. And then finally, black mist.
Black mist.
How far have you gotten on that show, Dark?
Makes you an oil man.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Makes you talk like Daniel Plainview.
There you go.
And you're an oil man.
Have you finished the second season of
No, I haven't.
All right. Well, I
I,
won't
don't
get
even-
to
I
that.
think I just maybe finished the first season. I need to get through it. How far are you in Succession?
Like 5 episodes in.
Oh man, I want you to get to Bore on the Floor. There's a dude.
I haven't had any time to watch
Lacey
the
and I crack up every time. The last couple days when we've been dropping Alabama off school, we go together.
Yeah.
We drop her off at school. There's a guy there that looks dead on like Kendall Roy.
Oh, really?
Because he's got like a baseball hat and sunglasses on, but he's like a white guy, skinny white guy with his kind of stubble. He just had his face kind of looks like Kendall.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's funny stuff. So I'll post this up. We book mist.
We book mist.
We book mist. There we go. Makes you an oil man. Wait.
Wow.
I need a picture of Daniel Plainview.
There you go.
Daniel Plainview. There we go.
J.S. Wooten says, still miss the whole bear on the boat place thing. Stowaway bear.
Oh, Stowaway Bear, yeah.
That was great.
There you go.
Like you an oil man.
Where's the Kool-Aid man?
Oh, yeah.
Kool-Aid man. I'll do this here too, and then I'll show all the people in chat right now.
Nate Morris wants to know what JD said. He's essentially saying that we're all going to say that Seth turned heel last night, but that's not true because WWE has booked him as a heel for a while. That was his general point.
Yeah, he said he's not really a heel. He's just garbage.
They're asking if the stream died. No, we're fine, right?
I don't know. Let's see here.
Yeah, we're fine.
We've had some drop frames, but nothing's dropping actively right now. Is it dead for everybody?
No, this Cody Miles is asking.
Well,
that was red.
It's in the
All right.
red. It's in the red.
Drat.
All right. Nate Morris earlier asked, I think Nate Morris is a big Seth Rollins fan because he says, why do we dog Seth so much?
I think he was asking. I saw that too. I think he said was he getting on us about dogging Seth so much. I thought he asked. That's what he said. So I saw that too, but maybe I misread it. It's entirely possible. I also forgot my lunch at home this morning, so let's see if I can find it.
I mean, if the question is why do we dog Seth so much, it's because he's kind of a dork. He's a really good wrestler, but like he just sticks his foot in his mouth on Twitter a lot.
So why not just make it his character?
Yeah. Mr. Dope says Candace equals Seth. In that, she's the best wrestler going right now. I mean, I guess Mr. Dope. If you think Candice LeRae is the best wrestler on the planet, then I think
then we're in agreement.
You have a good point there.
Yeah, he says was it about you guys dissing Seth continually. No, that's not what JD's beef was.
Oh, this is a good one. I forgot about this one. Adrian C. Thoughts on WWE considering legal action against AEW Cody over Bash at the Beach trademark? Apparently their case is that they have the Bash trademark, which refers to Great American Bash.
Yeah, they're going to try to make the point that since there's two competing bashes, that can cause confusion. And since they trademarked their Bash first, the AEW shouldn't be able to do Bash.
I'll defer that to the courts.
Yeah.
If the courts say then I mean, dude, let's not. The fact is, if you're picking up, I think because of the WWE network, WWE, you could make the case that intellectual property is still relevant to the WWE.
Well, Bash at the Beach?
Yeah.
Okay.
They own the broadcast rights to that property.
Well, the ones that already been. Well, they own the broadcast rights to the property as it existed 20 years ago.
Sure. Yeah. So a case could be made that they could still. I mean, look, when we trademarked 10 for the Win, it was after the Machinima Channel had shut down. Not saying that we wouldn't have anyways, or we wouldn't have tried to anyways.
Yeah.
But that was definitely the impetus for it. It's like, okay, well, they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Technically, if Rooster Teeth wanted to bring it back, I mean, maybe they would have a case for doing so if they had featured 10 for the Win as a thing on Rooster Teeth first or however they're doing the other ones.
Yeah.
I don't know the legalities of it. I know they don't. They haven't approached us.
Because the thing is, you file for a trademark, there is a period of time where it's public. Well, people can dispute.
They can contest it. Yeah, they can contest it.
So if WWE, was on top of stuff and they had an issue with it, then they could have contested it at that time. But they wait till Cody publicly announces it, and then it comes off as petty, regardless of if their case has merits or not. It comes off as petty.
In the case of, here's the thing though, in the case of pay-per-views that are well known to have been WCW pay-per-views that the WWE paid money to then own those tapes, I don't believe that comes off as petty. When you think of Bash at the Beach, you think of a WCW thing, which is now owned by WWE. That to me doesn't strike me as petty necessarily. Strikes me as them protecting their property.
Here's the thing. They don't own Bash at the Beach. Cody does. He owns the trademark for it because WWE never trademarked it. They own the tapes of the previous events.
Yeah, no, I agree. I know.
And there's a difference there between...
I don't view that as petty, though. If the
timing of it comes off as petty.
They're protecting their business against another business who they view as competition, and that competition is snapping up trademarks that the WWE let lapse, and that was probably a bad move on their part.
Yeah,
but
if they're gonna have a beef with anybody, WWE should have a beef with their own legal team for not being on top of that stuff.
Sure, but I don't view it as look. I'm not saying the WWE does plenty of petty things.
Yeah.
If they did change, I know Cody disputes this, but I don't. If the WWE changed the Intercontinental Championship because Cody is the one to bring it back, that's totally petty, and I get that. I don't even think taking Jericho out of the then now forever thing is petty. I just think he's with a different company, and I know it's like a little flicker of a millisecond, but yeah, why not swap him out? It takes 2 seconds to do that with a superstar that's currently on their roster. I don't even view that as petty. Do they do petty things? Absolutely, sure. They totally do. I don't view this as petty because when I think of Bash at the Beach, I'm like, oh, is WWE bringing that back? They're the last ones to. They're the ones who are associated with it now because they bought WCW, and WCW is associated with Bash at the Beach. So I don't view that as petty. Like, you want to do something, be new. Like, do your own thing. Don't bring back something that's from the past. Be new. You know, that's my thing with AEW is that why are you snapping up trademarks from the past? Do your new thing. You've done so well at being new. Mm-hmm. The Diamond Dozen. That ain't nothing that WWE or WCW or NWA ever did. The name Diamond Dozen?
Oh, not the name, but I guess the idea of having a match over something of value, that's been done.
Sure, yeah, it's been done a million times. But the name Diamond Dozen, that they didn't take that from anybody else. No. They made it new. It's their new thing. So, I don't know.
Alex C. says, petty is having the New Day beat Demolition's reign, then ending their reign 3 days later.
That's just, that's silly. That's just in the realm of silly.
Well, I'll just say this. It's petty if they're doing it simply to make a stink and going into this with any indication that they have no chance of winning it. Like if they go into this legal proceedings thinking, we're just going to do this to stick it to Cody. We don't really care about this intellectual property. We know our case doesn't have a whole lot of merit, but we're going to do it anyways. Then they're doing it to be petty.
If that's the motivation, then yes, what you're by definition, that is petty. I agree with that. It wouldn't surprise me if WWE is doing this to say, hey, we know we let a lot of trademarks go, but we're going to draw a line here because we own WCW, and WCW is the ones that put on Bash at the Beach. So you can't just go around snaking everything that we let go of just to try, because it's got name value. The WWE owns the rights to the thing that gave it name value. So I don't think that's being petty. I think that they have a business to protect. I think there are plenty of things that they do that are petty. Yeah. I just don't think this is one of them. When I saw that he was doing, when I saw that he was snatching up the Bash at the Beach thing, I was like, that's sort of, I don't know.
Cody Miles says, what would be petty is remake December's pay-per-view The Bash and make it a stink pay-per-view.
Yeah.
We'll make it January's because then, I guess it'd be the Rumble then.
Yeah.
Because that's when Bash at the Beach is. But I guess, December makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. There was another. Oh, and then there was the other thing that we could talk about, and that's WWE's registering trademarks for barely legal.
Oh God.
The ECW pay-per-view. Yeah. Which I don't think that's a shot at AEW because what, Cody's going to get barely legal?
No. Cody doesn't seem to care about what Paul Heyman's legacy is. It's all about all the stuff that Cody's trademarking is like his stuff his dad came up with.
Sure, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't think he would care about barely legal. That's interesting.
Yeah. Barely, and then what was the other one? There was another one. Hopefully somebody in chat has it. There was another one. I think it was another ECW one. WWE barely legal trademark. I thought there was. Oh, and CyberSlam.
Okay, that's 2 ECW pay-per-views.
Yeah. The barely legal one is funny because it's also a name of a pornography franchise. I don't know if that's in existence anymore, but I knew it used to be. So I don't know. Look, if they're gonna, I think it'd be cool if they did like some. I mean, I don't know what they. All those guys are so old now, and they're all like RVDs working for Impact.
I don't not having orgies.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know what they would do. I don't know what they would do with a barely legal. I don't know what they would do with that.
But they should do something new, right? Be new.
Yeah. Well, be new. But like, I don't know. Also, if you own the rights to something,
takeover, barely legal.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Yeah, Triple H isn't gonna do that.
Yeah,
they can do that.
Hardcore Heaven. I mean, Hardcore Heaven's a cool name. Carlos says, "Can we all just agree New Japan has the coolest pay-per-view names?" Yes. Alexi has a good point though. New Japan has King of Pro Wrestling, but it doesn't actually crown a King of Pro Wrestling. Cody, with Mania Week shows being announced, are you guys going to try and get the H title defended a decent show that week? Can I be completely honest? No, because I just don't. We don't know anybody.
I know.
We don't have any relationships.
That's the issue. We don't really have any relationships with promoters.
Yeah.
So that's kind of it.
And
maybe Simon could put it up against his match against Sami Callihan or something.
I mean, I'm assuming Callahan's going to go over there. So
I don't know.
I have no idea. It's kind of honestly like that is kind of in the hands of the person who has it. And given that Simon is, so like Adam Mayhem, that's one thing that he was really good at, was getting in close with the promoter and then saying, hey, I have this thing
that can maybe help get some more eyeballs on your product.
Would you like to use it?
Yeah.
I don't know that Simon's in a position with promoters to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We haven't really talked to him about it. He's doing his thing. So it's sort of in limbo right now.
Yeah, that's something we should probably have that conversation beginning of the year with him.
I mean, if we care enough.
Well, I mean, not even just to see, okay, what is there for us to do with all that? Yeah. If it just seems like there's not a whole lot of opportunity, then so be it. And if it seems like there might be something, then we'll see.
Yeah. About whether I just figured that he would tell us if that's the case.
Yeah, maybe. He's a busy dude too.
Yeah, he's a really busy guy. So I mean, if nothing else, it'd be cool to do like because I had thought like after the 10 for the win thing, like maybe we could do a season of Friendo Road of some sort, even if it's not like necessarily wrestling based. Yeah. So I don't know if we can do something with that. Who knows? That's a good question. Thor says, "What does this mean for the Dusty Classic?"
I don't know because Cody has the trademark for Dusty Rhodes now.
I would think they would just change it. I mean, honestly, it should be named after a tag team, anyways. The Legion of Doom Classic.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyways, that's it for us. We got a lot more work to do today. Thanks, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Where is the button to do
there.
this?
It's always the same place.
I don't know.